Tesla dropped another crazy product. So what we have here is the latest release of Tesla's tequila line. This is their Mezcal. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And the first edition was like a yellowish bottle. It was just their regular tequila and it sold out within minutes. And ever since then, people started reselling them for astronomical prices, such as on eBay and whatnot. But if you do sell it on eBay or try to resell it, it has to be an empty bottle. That's kind of like the rule with that. And the same applies for this one. And Mezcal is pretty much another form of tequila, or every tequila is technically a Mezcal. It's just kind of the process of how it's manufactured. And this thing retails for $450, which is a pretty penny. It's not cheap. And just by looking on the resale market, they're already going for over $1,000. And so today I wanted to open it up and show you guys what it's all about, if it's any good. Now taking a look at the package, I gotta say it's very luxurious. It has a black on black print. It is made in Mexico and it's a 750 ml bottle size with a 43% alcohol volume. So it's pretty strong. Everything else in the box is pretty much just blacked out, with the exception of the back having some print about the legal requirements and all that. Let's crack this thing open and see how it looks. Damn, that is satisfying. Very Apple-esque, I gotta say, with the box opening. And voila, would you look at that. It's pretty strong. You can smell the scent of it right off the bat. A little grape-like, I don't know for sure. I'm definitely gonna read through, to see what the flavor notes are, but the presentation is very straightforward, very clean and simple. I love the blacked out look. That's kind of just like my vibe. Now the bottle design itself is still the same as the previous bottle in this sort of lightning bolt shape. Let's take out the stand. Wow, look at that. This thing is fully made out of metal, and you can definitely tell the quality is top notch. Has a nice laser engraving of the Tesla logo. And let's take out the bottle itself. Wow, this thing is chunky. And there's really nothing much left inside the box. Just very simple, straightforward packaging. On the front, it says Tesla Mezcal Artisanal Joven or Joven. Excuse me if I mispronounced that. But yeah, it is a Mexico-made tequila, pretty much. And this was actually a collaborated project. It wasn't just strictly made by Tesla themselves. They worked with Nosotros Mezcal. Let's put the presentation all together with the stand. And I'm assuming it goes kind of like this. So let me just show you guys what it looks like. Should just slot right in. Voila. I'm gonna flip it around and see if, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's still, yeah, this is definitely not the way to do it because it wants to tip over. So it has to be this way. Okay, as long as you don't really touch it, it should be fine. And also just the weight of the bottle, holding onto here, it shouldn't necessarily tip over. But if this thing is empty, I'd say just be careful with it. Definitely this thing is more so for display than actually for use. I feel like that's what most people are buying it for. It's a collectible item at this point, being that it's a Tesla product. It's pretty crazy to think that a car manufacturer makes alcohol. And it's not totally uncommon because there's a couple of, automakers that create, merchandise lines. I believe Lamborghini has their own wine company as well. But yeah, I gotta say that the Tesla one is definitely a unique, design and just a concept. Of course, the lightning bolt design really plays into their push for EVs and just the whole eco-friendly kind of thing. But what is an alcohol review without actually trying it? So I'm gonna bust out my little shot glass over here. I got this from Hong Kong, my trip earlier this year. So the top has a little sticker on here that we gotta peel off. I just wanna be careful. I don't wanna ruin the finish on here. All right, and let's crack this thing open. Should just pull off, I'm assuming, or maybe just kind of twist it off. There we go. I gotta say, it has a nice grip. And let's just pour a little shot of it and we'll examine it. Okay, so it's completely clear. I'm a little anxious about this stand here. It's a little bit wobbly and I'm assuming if we're gonna be taking it off and on, it's probably gonna scratch the bottle at some point. So if you are deciding to get one of these for display purposes, just try not to really move it around too much. Smells very woody. Like I said, I'm not a professional, I'm not a alcohol connoisseur or anything like that. But as a normal person reviewing this, yeah, it smells fruity. That's the best way to kind of describe it. A little woody, a little fruity, kind of like berry-like, I want to say. So yeah, let's try this out. It's a 43%, so it's pretty strong. Let's hope it doesn't burn my throat. Okay. Wow. It's quite pleasant, I gotta say. It went down really smooth. It's definitely very strong on that alcohol-y taste. It just kind of tastes like there's a plank of plywood in my mouth right now. It doesn't really burn as much as I thought, but you know, that kind of comes with everyone's experience. You know, some people might think this is really harsh on their throat, but yeah, it's not too bad. Let's take a look at the spec sheet. So it has a smoky and floral smooth finish, which is very true. That's exactly what, you know, I've experienced trying this thing. So it has distinct flavors of the native espadon and agaves. The result is a mezcal that is delicate as it is spicy with a deep citrus and green apple nose. Nose or note? It literally says nose, like N-O-S-E. That gives way to soft herbal notes with a delicate smokiness that lingers on the tongue. Well, you get the gist. It's kind of like florally while also smoky. And I gotta say, it's quite nice. I don't hate it. Typically, I don't like tequilas, mainly due to that woody kind of flavor. I'm just not into that. Same thing with like rum or any of the heavy liquors. I just don't like that. But I gotta say, this is not too bad. It's definitely something that you want to take out on a celebration. It's kind of like a novelty item, I gotta say, where it's more so just for looks. The only way to really get this right now in a completed, you know, filled configuration rather than an empty bottle that you find on eBay, you have to spend a little bit more than $1,000 from other, you know, local retailers in order to get one. And for that kind of price point, you gotta really realize you're not really just buying the actual drink anymore. You're buying the novelty aspect, the branding, the hype behind it, the message behind it. And even at its retail price of $450, it's definitely still steep. But like I said, I'm not a pro with alcohols, but I'm pretty sure you can find something of this quality of liquor in a liquor store for much less than the price that this goes for. Now let's talk about the business side of things, because you know, alcohol can also be an investment depending on the situation. If you were one of the lucky people who were able to secure this for the retail price of $450, you are in the green, maybe 2x at this point. Now, if you are like me, who has opened it up and actually tried it, you just killed the value, like halfway. But you gotta really kind of monitor the, you know, the whole market if you are getting this for investment sake. Personally, I just wanna have this as a cool collection piece. I don't necessarily think I'm gonna use it for what it's, you know, for the drink purpose, but more so just to have on display. It's a cool kind of look. And who knows, as you know, these things age over time, they only kind of ferment more and it only increases the value even more. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, if this is a good investment, if it's a pretty solid product or not. To me, I don't regret buying it. I have my little caveats with the stand being a little bit uneven and whatnot, but Tesla is known for panel gaps, so I wouldn't be surprised if they have gaps in their products. But yeah, hopefully this was a fun video for you guys to watch of the newest release of Tesla's alcohol line. I'll leave all the information in the description below if you guys want to check out, you know, other vendors who carry this bottle. Also to the original website link if you guys want to check out all the specifications and whatnot. Now you do have to be 21 years old and older to even purchase this thing and have it delivered to you, because it is an adult product. So just keep that in mind if you are a minor, that I don't suggest getting this if you are not of age. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like and a comment below. If you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button to see more content from me. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.